HS Basketball Notes. North Pocono coach Shields resigns. Accomplished teams and players headline 2024-25 season. Pat Shields resigned as North Pocono's head boys basketball coach before the 2024-25 season started. Last season, Shields earned the 200th win of his career at North Point. He had 2 stints coaching the program. He took over for Coach Mark Finan for the 2004-05 season and spent 11 years. He did not reapply for the job and had a record of 122-140. He returned to the bench for the 2017-18 season, replacing Joe Ferguson, and guided the Trojans to Lackawanna League Division II championships in 2021 and 2023. Last season, North Pocono finished 13-10 overall and 7-6 in Lackawanna Division II. Official practice for winter sports in the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association started Friday. I am very happy to have had the opportunity to coach and teach at the North Pocono School District, said Shields, who retired after being a 6th grade teacher in the district. There comes a point when you have to have everyone moving in the same direction. The kids have been great about that. Sometimes the board of direction isn't moving in that direction, and that stimulated the idea of me stepping away. Shields started his coaching career at Mid-Valley and guided the Spartans to a 14-10 record in the 2001-02 season. He also coached the freshman basketball team at Scranton. In addition, he coached the girls' varsity team at Blue Ridge. In his career, Shields coached teams that were tenacious defensively and sharp with fundamentals. North Pocono Athletic Director Nick Swaha said that assistant coaches will guide the program until a successor is named. The job has been posted. We had so many great kids who have reached out to me in the last few days, and they did a great job building the program, Shields said. I would be remiss if I didn't mention guys like Matt Seitzinger, Jeff Walton, and the assistants throughout the program. We were a united group of guys with a common goal and worked hard at reaching that goal. High expectations. 3 teams from the Lackawanna League reached PIAA championship games last season. Holy Cross boys lost to Aliquippa in the Class II of final, 74-52. The Crusaders returned senior guard Michael Hughes, an all-region player who was the Lackawanna Division I Player of the Year. Scranton Prep girls lost to Blackhawk 56-44 in the Class IV, a championship game. Mountain View fell to Bishop Guilfoyle 35-17 in the Class I final. Scranton Prep has 2 all-region players returning from last year's finalist. Jenna Hillenbrand averaged 15.0 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 2.1 steals, and 2.0 assists. Senior guard Maya Jenkins is a 2-time all-region selection who scored 100 points and had 19 three-pointers in the postseason last year for the Classics. Mountain View junior Addison Kilmer is the returning Pennsylvania Sports Writers Class 1A Player of the Year. The 6'1" center averaged 16.9 points per game and added 316 rebounds and 130 blocked shots. 3 other all-region players also return. Abington Heights senior Matty Coleman, who signed a national letter of intent to Kutztown, returns after averaging 12.0 points per game. She led the Lady Comets to the PIAA Class 5 quarterfinals. Dunmore junior Sofia Toluco, who committed to the University of Scranton, averaged 18.1 points per game and was the Lackawanna Division I Player of the Year. Scranton sophomore Chrissy Jaklinski averaged 11.5 points per game and 55 in 5 postseason games. Riverside senior guard Jerry Rose will get a later start to the season. He averaged 17.1 points per game last season, but he is also the leading receiver for the football team that is playing in the PIAA Class II, a quarterfinal this weekend. Showtime. A new era of boys basketball starts at Abington Heights. J.C. Show opened his first camp after being named head coach. After leading the Comets to the PIAA Class 5 quarterfinals in April, Hall of Fame coach Ken Bianchi retired after 28 years with the program. He finished his 49 years as a head coach with an 894-382 record. With Bianchi as head coach, Abington Heights won 8 straight District 2 championships from 2012 to 2019. The Comets reached the PIAA semifinals 3 consecutive years from 2017 to 2019 and won a state title in 2018. Show is a former All-State player for the Comets and former Mr. Pennsylvania. He is the all-time leading scorer with 1,950 points. He played college at Bucknell University and Binghamton University. New format. The Lackawanna League has a new format for this 2-year cycle. There will be 3 divisions instead of 4, which has been in place since the 2012-13 season. The alignment creates 14 league games and 8 non-league games. Division I: Abington Heights, Scranton, Scranton Prep, Valley View, West Scranton, North Pocono, Delaware Valley, and Wallenpaupack.